Whoa, welcome back, everybody. It's been a minute for us. It hasn't been a minute for anyone else.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm here and alive.
This is episode 30.
You know what?
Something. No.
Screw the pooch on your big screen. I'm watching a little boy up here.
I think it's episode 28, actually. I may be wrong. You afraid of the big screen?
No, I'm watching it.
That was a really good joke.
Oh,
How was your day?
it was mild.
Mine was mild. I had a shitty start because I forgot my backpack when I left the house. So I turned back around and I was like a minute late, but she didn't give a shit.
I did that today. Did I do that today? I left my keys. I think.
You fucking think?
I definitely did at one point today. I left it in the classroom and I had to go back. But I digress.
You just have to deal
You're
with
looking mighty handsome.
Well, thank you, kind boy.
So that's a big old space nut.
Yeah. We're about to get into some semi-plot, I guess. I think.
Very good. So how's the wife?
You ask me every day.
Well, I want to know.
Look at the boys. Did you deal with any silly people today?
Well, there's that one dude that's in my class who wears the same shirt every time I see him.
You want to tell about ever take a cold shower?
Okay, that's pretty good.
Because
This could take up the entire episode, honestly.
Alright. Well, we got a boss fight to watch, so I mean, it'll be good.
There's a kid
There'll be a cutscene here in a minute.
in one of my digital media classes, okay? And now, here on Couch Force, right now with this episode, you're talking to digital media. At least we're talking to you. If you're talking to us, we can't hear you, but I'd like to.
I'm sorry.
You're talking to two digital media students, okay? Now, the important thing to understand is there are two different kinds of digital media students, okay? There are normal digital media students, and then there are the ones that don't smell.
Look, so normal humans versus people who don't take care of themselves.
Yeah. So, there's honestly a good jumble of the people that don't have hygiene with the people that do have hygiene. This person... But, I mean, it's more than just hygiene. Some of them are just weird. Some of them are social outcasts. You know, no judgment. No judgment.
I mean, I'm not much better, so...
Yeah, you know, but whatever, right? But, like, man, sometimes it makes some real boys, you know? So, this particular guy, he is very bad at picking up social cues. And, so, he, never does his work and never comes to class.
Oh my.
And I typically see him sleeping in the building where the classes are whenever he does come. So, on this special day, he came to class. And it was just after we'd done 3 projects. It was just after our 3rd project was due. So he comes to class, and he's there. I come to class pretty early. And I get there, and he is the only one there with the instructor, I believe. Maybe one other person, whatever. Okay. And he is talking with the instructor about why he didn't do his work. And he's like, oh, I'm just not good at it. I mean, to put the projects in perspective, one of them was to just make a blueprint of a robot that we created.
It's a pretty easy one, so I did this one myself.
The next one is to take that robot and make a 3D model out of clay with it. Which, don't get me wrong, I mean, it's not easy, but we had about a month to work on it. And then the other one was just make a comic book character, or make a comic book cover with the robot. And the only other there was like one little thing that went alongside of that was just like, hey, you know, here, this is to get your brainstorming. Draw like 5 little doodles of comic book covers, you know, so you can get the brain juice flowing.
The boys.
So this guy's like, I'm real bad at this. I'm bad at visualizing things in a 2D space. And I like her mouth jiggle. Anyway, he said, you know, I worked on those for 5 hours and I only got 2 done. That's how bad it is. And he goes, I'm so bad at working or drawing things in 3D. I think that's why I was bad at baseball growing up.
It's like okay,
I'm just sitting over here
listening
to all this, and I'm like, I'm really glad I'm not the teacher of the situation. But he's like, I'm really good at modeling things in 3D. You know, if this was something where I was like in the computer doing it and not having to draw it, I'd be really good. And I was like, I had a class with you last semester, man, and you know, I'm thinking this, of course. I'm not saying it because that'd be rude. I'm like, man, I had a class with you last semester, and you didn't do any of the work. So, anyway,
it's all leading
this
up
guy,
to a big thing.
Yeah, this guy never comes to class. So when he does come to class, he likes to talk. He likes to try to talk to everybody in the room. And I already said he's really bad at reading social cues. So he's just going around trying to spark conversations with people, and all of a sudden he looks down on a desk. And mind you, I told you he never comes. And he sees a charger that someone has left, and he goes, "Oh, look, my cell phone charger.
It's totally mine, and I totally
well, I'd better get that since I just bought it and all."
It's just shitty stuff to cover your ass.
Like, man, if you want to steal it, just take it. You know, like, just don't announce it. It's clearly not yours. So after he does that, you know, he's still wandering around trying to have little conversations with people. And this one gets louder. He finds one guy and starts having a conversation with him. And I guess he assumes that the whole classroom is listening. Because, I mean, I gotta be real, we kind of were, but at the same time, nobody wanted to be a part of it. They were the only ones talking. And he's talking to this dude, and he goes, "Yeah, I'm real tired. I'm so tired. I haven't had any sleep since, like, yesterday at 9 a.m. And he goes, "But you know what wakes me up in the morning? A cold shower."
Nice cold boy.
And he looks around and he goes, "Does anybody else ever do that?" And he looks at the one girl that's currently in the room. And he looks her in the eyes and he goes, "You ever wake up with a cold shower?" And she just looks at him all freaked out, you know, and shakes her head.
Aww.
And
what a tale, though. Like, what?
He's I couldn't believe it.
It's weird. It's like, I don't know, because there's so many implications behind a cold shower.
Mind you, everything I just said happened within 15 minutes.
Yeah, I feel like I know the guy he's talking about, but I can't confirm or deny.
He's real strange.
Because I've met a guy that's a lot like that recently.
Don't get me wrong, I'm real strange.
I think we're going.
But he's real strange.
So the boss I was looking forward to isn't now. It's like after we do all the worlds, I think. I could be wrong about that, or it could be after all the worlds. But nonetheless, we're hot in the action, and we're about to do something that I think is pretty cool in the game.
Palms are sweaty.
Hey, well, actually, yeah.
Actually, yeah. Knees weak.
And my mom said, "Get the fuck out the spaghetti. That's for dinner."
I had spaghetti not long ago. I had spaghetti a few days ago. When I was home, my dad made me some spaghetti.
I don't think I've had spaghetti since we made it here at the apartment.
He said, "Here you go, you dumb fool."
And he said, "Dad, please love me."
And he slapped me right in the back of the head.
He slapped me right in the eye and he sent me to work.
Sent me to work.
I like this.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Is that a bug captured in your screen right there? What is that?
No, it's just like dirt or something.
Oh, okay. Well,
there was a bug captured on my screen. That's
it's stuck on the on the indoors.
I actually don't. I don't know where we're going exactly.
I think it's locked to be inside of a TV screen.
Please, no, I don't know.
I don't know what new TV screens consist of, but I know the old ones had like. Did you ever look inside of an old TV while it was on?
Yeah.
I used to have a really big fat one, so like, and there was a hole inside of it, so you could look in, and there were like a big red, a big blue, and a big green lot that were all pointing at a screen. I was like, what's happening in there?
What's going on in there? Alright, I'm making sure I'm doing the right shit.
You do the right.
It's hard to tell.
Okay.
Wrong. I think I am because she.
We'll come together and we'll compare our schlongs.
She wouldn't have just popped out if I wasn't going to the right place. I would like to compare penises with somebody, but I just don't have the kind of penis to do that.
Well. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
What is the most public place that you've ever seen someone else's penis?
Actually, I mean, I don't know if I've ever been around anybody that just like flashed their dick around. Also,
Really?
I haven't been.
I know a multitude of people.
I had like one friend who jokingly showed me his balls one time, and then the other friend that we had in our apartment not too long ago showed me his balls and his whole jungle like 3 times. His whole jungle. But I'd never hung around people that like to show their junks.
I have a cousin who he used to be real wild, and he's not as wild anymore. But when he was younger, he did not care who saw his penis, and he would gladly show you his penis. I introduced him to 2 of my other really good friends,
And they
met him. They met him for the very first time, and after knowing him for about 5 hours, he showed them his penis.
Very nice. There's your boy.
And you know, I love him. Man, he was not ashamed of his penis.
Was it a nice penis?
I mean, it was.
It's like your cousin, dude. How do you answer that? Can you answer that? Like, is that okay?
I mean, it's a penis, you know. It was white.
Whoa.
It was stark white.
Oh my goodness.
Are we allowed to talk about penises on YouTube anymore?
We're not allowed to talk about shit anymore.
It's bad. We're not allowed to say what you just said. It's fine.
What shit?
Yeah, you're not allowed to say that.
My mommy YouTube doesn't let me say shit anymore.
She doesn't.
You
You know what, YouTube? you can put whatever you want to right there if you want to, or if not, you can just leave my fake out in right there.
You know what I haven't had in a long time?
What?
Some good old fashioned throat sex.
You see if that guy will oblige. The big blue boy.
This is the 3rd time I've said that in the Couch Wars video. I said it in Mario Party, and I said it to you in Monkey Ball, and here we are for the 3rd time.
I'm excited. We need new running jokes for Couch Force 3000. I'll take a trip to the year 3000.
I've been there, man.
It's all right.
So,
it's multi-platinum.
So we spawned like way farther away than we probably should have. We as in I'm pulling coal into this mess.
Yes.
But I know where we're going. I think we're going to like.
Get the fiends away!
We're going to like where the temple is. Because there's a thing in front of it we gotta do, and it's a pretty fun thing. It'll probably be for next time. Oh, please don't kill me. Does it? Whoa, frame drop. Ew. Jesus.
He infected you with the ick.
Here it is. These are some of my favorite challenges. Some people don't like them. I think they're pretty fun. They're basically the wolf challenges from Wrong Button Fag.
I mean, there's really no part. I mean, you just got me thinking about it in Twilight Princess, and like even like, there's no part of Twilight Princess that I like didn't think was at least interesting.
Some people just hate it. I read about people hating it the other day. I was like, man, this sucks.
I mean, it's because of the beginning of the game, I assume. Well, it is really slow paced.
Well, it's like the beginning and like Hyrule Field's bland.
Hyrule Fields is bland, but it's still it's a game that's packed full of stuff to do.
What I'm about to do is basically the wolf parts. If the wolf parts were kind of stealth and very scary, this is actually terrifying. This is like the scariest thing in a Zelda game to me. Like actual like horror.
Why?
I don't know, it just scares me.
Just doing this?
No, not this, what we're about to do.
Oh.
The mission that we're about to do. This,
well,
yeah,
excited.
Playing that heart makes me go, no! No!
I
don't like it either.
This is that face it was making while you were doing that.
I don't like Fee's gaping mouth.
It's gross. Would you like a mint?
Oh!
Up all over me, you freak!
I turned away, you asshole. I breathed in for too long. Is this one of those like chalky ones?
Yeah. I stole a few of them from Chick-fil-A. As in, I grabbed a couple because they were out and about, along with a cup of Cheerios.
Did you feel my gross hands when I reached for the mint?
I didn't.
Okay, good. Because they're bad right now.
What is wet on me? Okay, well, I'll figure that out later.
Oh! Yeah!
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
Oh, I'm gonna do it this time! I don't know how to do it. Next time on Skyward Sword, we're gonna do the spooky.
I'm gonna call your mother.